Wow, that was good. Good afternoon, well, good morning still. Go East Sussex Wildlife, how we doing? It's Friday and we're out today doing a couple of explores. I've got 2 videos to do today. What we're going to try and do is do a video on a Saturday and a Sunday. Sometimes it might only be on a Sunday, so yeah. Today we've come to St Paul's and St Peter's Church in Wadhurst. We'll just go on the outskirts and try not to tread on any graves as we go past. Reason why we've come here today, the wildlife here is quite good. It's like we've got buzzards from here. There's also Muntjac. We've also got our kestrel from here and a kite hovering. But yeah, I just love graveyards because I think you know, it's just a peaceful place. And if you're feeling stressed and you can't get out to a wood or whatever, I just like sitting here and reminiscing and just listening to the birds singing. So yeah, so here we are today. We're not also just about doing wildlife in the woods as well. We are also, you know, doing wildlife in graveyards, around parks, because it's everywhere. You open your front door, your back door, you see a butterfly, you see a wasp. There's your wildlife straight away. But nah, so yeah, we're going to take you for a little explore around here today. Like I said, I have got one more video to make. My little partner in crime, she started today at school again, so 6.5 weeks. Went quite quick in a way. We didn't do as much as what we wanted to, which we are like sorry about. It's either been too hot, we had a couple of rainy days, and like the heat was just too hot to get out some days. And when it's that hot like it has been, we don't like going into the woods, because you have still got them irresponsible people. If they go for a picnic, they leave glass bottles around, and knowing our luck, we'll get caught up in the middle of it. But yeah, I'll just do a little turn around so you can see. You know, it's so beautiful, this churchyard. We like coming sitting over here. It's like Dallas is at the front at the moment. We've just filled their bird feeder up for them. She's going to try and get some bird videos, which is quite good. If I do sound a bit bunged up, for some reason I woke up this morning with like the sniffles and everything, so I do apologise in advance. But no, we are soon going to take you down this path here, as you can see, all the way down to the bottom of that path, goes around the back of the churchyard, and then you've got some big steps. I will be taking you on a little explore there as well. So yeah, it's quite good. But no, we're gonna do the outskirts of the churchyard today and see if I can find the path which is correct. So yeah, oh my goodness. War grave, age 21, bless him. 7396 member. You know, it is amazing, this churchyard. I'll show you a grave in a minute. Me and Lily, we come over here last year to do a night observation, and we kept on seeing this thing. We thought it was a human being, like just watching us, and I'm not gonna lie, we both pooped ourselves and we ran, you know. But you know, when we show you, you can't blame us. As I was just about to set the night vision binoculars up to see what it was, and it's just still stood there, and me and Lily was both like, nope, time to get out. So yeah, and then we come back the next day and we found out, do you know what, it was a gravestone. But some of the gravestones in here are amazing. You know, if we do pass any of them, I'll definitely pass that one that looks like a person standing there. We always show you. Autumn hasn't even started yet. You can tell it's on its way. So, because the leaves underneath are starting to go crunch. I do love that, walking through a wood. Like when all the leaves are shredding and it's crunch, crunch underneath your foot. So yeah, so here we are, nearly at the back of the church graveyard. So I don't know if you can see that view over the back there, and there's a little bit of water, if you can see it. That's pure water. We'll be doing a few trips to there. I think it's next week's video. It's pure water, because later on we're going to do another one in a place where we call the coffee shop woods. And unfortunately we can't put cameras up in there anymore, because very soon they're taking it down. But when we get there and on that video, we will explain more to you. So that is the back of this end. Obviously I can't go any further. I'm not going to be disrespectful and go on the graves. There's like a little path that goes down here. And we're back onto the main path, and I'm glad I didn't walk past there, because a little branch just fell down. That'd have been great, hitting me on the head, wouldn't it? But no, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a cobweb going all the way down. I would go a bit closer, but I don't want to, because of yeah, it's over 2 graves. So going through the trees, look at them pretty pink flowers. I will say I'm useless with flowers, so I'll just call everything pretty pink, pretty purple and everything. So if you know what they're called, just put them in the comments box. The history on this place I will put in the comments box as well, because I don't know much history about it. Ouch, look at that. Squirrels will be happy this year. Acorns, yeah. So no, and up here, we go up here. We sometimes sit up here during the day, like with the monoculars, because then we go onto that view there. We are going to see if there's any public footpaths around there as well, so that should be pretty good. You know, we got lots planned for the group, and before we do go any further, I would like to say a big thank you to all over 800 members for making our community strong. Please do keep posting your videos and your pictures. We love seeing them. It becomes a stronger community when we do it all together. So yeah, and I'd look at that for a view as well. We are definitely going to be exploring that. We have got something in the pipeline at the moment that we are thinking about doing here on the 30th of October, but I want to see if like all my other equipment arrives in time. You know, we're thinking about doing a night observation, because it is quite busy with owls here at night as well. Always walk past the churchyard at night, because one of the shops, one stop's just opposite it, and yeah, and you hear them hooting away, and you're like, oh, I wish I was there, I wish I was there. But no, so it's all good. Underneath that tree there is like when we started recording the mini series, I was like crouched down behind the bush and in the tree, but we decided to scrap that because we didn't get anything, and we thought, you know, we'll just do countryside explores and countryside walks. But no, I really do like this churchyard. If we stand up over there, if you can see that house, little cottage there, you've got your water right behind that. And I've always said to Dallas with that cottage, if that had like snow on top of it, that would make a brilliant Christmas card. Really would. But yeah, shouldn't really be talking about Christmas already. You know, we're only in September. But I went into one of our local shops yesterday, and I was shocked seeing that the Christmas stuff arriving. I thought, well, let's just get September out the way first. So I know they have to do it because everyone goes mad. Me, normally we're like lastminute.com, but Dallas has made me promise this year that I won't go last minute, so we're actually starting ours from this month and next month, November, then January, December. Obviously the food as well. So this is where it gets a bit fun, trying to keep on the path so we don't, hold on, sorry about the view of the stinging nettles there. You know, you're getting it as it happens on the path. And yeah, like I said, any history about this church, I will put it in the comments box, and so you can read up on the history. But it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I don't know if you can see it, but that tree right over the back there, the biggest one, that's where we got our buzzard, which was a first for us, and it was there for a few days and then it just disappeared. So but yeah, and that tree there, we got our kestrel in that tree, so it's quite good for wildlife around here. Obviously you got your birds, your bees, your butterflies and other little bugs and creatures, but it's beautiful. Do you know what, I've come on the wrong path. Typical me. So yeah, now this was the one that gave us the heebie-jeebies, because we thought that was the one that was someone stood there watching us, and it was like, wow, you know. But you know, I'm not being funny, let's get in front of it a bit. Anyone would think that pitch black, no lights around here, and you see that standing there, that's going to give you the heebie-jeebies. So yeah, this one and that's coming up on the group on Saturday, and the other one that's coming up on the group on Sunday, they are all small because it's a new bit of equipment and we want to make sure we've got everything sorted out by it, or sorted, before we do the bigger explores. So we've got to do a couple of little small explores. So I do apologise that these aren't that long, but my phone's going crazy, but they can wait. Right, now how do I get out of here? Through there. But so yeah, basically this is the end of the Wadhurst church little tour. There's the church there, beautiful, beautiful church as well. It's like when you go back from a distance and you can see it, the actual spiral on top of the tower there, it looks drunk. So when I get like for a little distance away in another video or a photo, well, I'm not allowed to take the photos, it's only Dallas, because me and that type of technology don't get on. Me, I zoom into a bird and it just wants to zoom into a leaf. And this is the little pathway where I normally come and reminisce and chill out. So yeah, Dallas could come today because obviously it's only literally 3 minutes away from our place, and plus it helps her walking, you know, so I'm quite happy with that she could join us. Oh, that's 12 o'clock already. Where has that time gone? No, I'm just taking you up here to see if we can get a better view of your water for you. We will try and make it as stable as possible, so when we put it onto our video editor. But I think I am going to buy the program for this. It's like £100 a year to give you super smooth. So we probably won't always use the super smooth because it's a video of us out thingy, so we don't want to take too much natural away from it. And if you can see over there, I'm looking on the screen as well, you can see in the background the little blue puddle. Well, we call it a puddle, but it's not, it's the reservoir. That's pure water. We will be doing a few over there as well. I'll just do a little slow scan. And that, my great members of East Sussex Wildlife, is Wadhurst Church, St Peter's and St Paul's Parish Church, I think it's called. Little explore done today. I'll take you down here and on the side, and that's it. They are going to be a little bit rough to start off with, I will warn you folks, because we're still getting used to it, and that's what happens when you're getting used to new equipment. It's like the reason why we've gone for the GoPro. It's less bulky. If it rains, I can put this waterproof casing on it. Even now it's still waterproof up to 10 meters, but I can put this waterproof casing on it and happy days. Next month I've got an IMAX suit coming. I used to wear them when I used to do sea fishing, and I'll tell you what, they are so dry and so warm. I'm so excited for that. We're looking at so much new equipment, but like I said, we're self-funded, so that's why it takes us longer to get our own equipment, and that's the way we prefer it, because it makes us feel proud that, do you know what, we've saved up. It's like this GoPro, we saved up a couple of months for it and we got it. So, but nah, a total different change. Typical, kids gone back to school and the weather's changed this week. I'm so glad we've had that amount of rain, so I'm not moaning about the rain, but it's just sometimes when you live where we live, it's yeah, quite quite hectic, because the deep puddles that get on the fields and in the little lanes are horrendous sometimes. But no, so this is coming to the end now. We're coming down this side. I'll take you to the little front, and then that'll be the end of our first video. Like I said, they're going to be rough to start off with, but we will get better, I do promise. But with the IMAX, going back to the IMAX suit, with the IMAX suit I will be able to get out a lot more in the rough weather. And I'll show you this other alleyway when we come up to it. Ooh, might have to get Daddy's to come and take a picture of that. There's like a little entrance into the tree. So yeah, so we're coming up to this alleyway. And there's the other alleyway that takes you to the road. And I'll go down there. So yeah, it's all good. Anyway, thank you for watching, and as this will be shown on Saturday afternoon, have a great Saturday evening, and keep an eye out for our 7:30 video.